cabin.
Coming up, I'm going to be making some beautiful sunflower decor using sunflowers that I made from envelopes. I cut down the papers into triangles, and then with several folds, I was able to cut out a pattern to make my sunflowers. Now I had a few failures at doing this, quite a lot of failures in fact. This one was inside out, and this one looks like a chicken. I went to the Steve Good website and got a scroll saw pattern instead. For my first DIY, I took a couple of these canvas boards that I got at Dollarama, and I cut them down with my scroll saw into these pieces. Dollar Tree has $5 items now, and someone had posted that they saw this shiplap sunflower decor, so I thought I might try and make it myself. So I took the pieces of the canvas board and I placed them to make it look like a fence. Then, using hot glue, I glued down the pieces and it looked like this. Next, I'm going to add my sunflower to it, and I couldn't decide which one. I thought that one was a bit big, so I made it a bit smaller. And here's how it's going to look. Now I had some stencils and I decided on the word home. I used black deco art paint with the stencil to make the word home underneath the sunflower. And here's how it looks. If you want to see how I did this in its full entirety, I did it on a live stream. Next, I'm going to add some leaves because the Dollar Tree item did have leaves behind the sunflower. And I'm just choosing the ones I want here. Then, using some random wood I had on hand, I made a backer. Here's how it turned out, and I think it looks awesome. I decided to make another one in an orange color. And doing the same technique, I made a little fence and then I painted it orange. Now I did use orange and red at first, and then I covered it again in orange. It was Pure Pumpkin by Deco Art. After the painting was done, I decided my sunflower should be partially this tissue paper one that I had made, and the other part I used a faux sunflower that I had gotten at Dollarama. But I'm just adding some leaves in first. Then, using hot glue, I added the tissue paper and then the flower, and here's how it looks. Now I wanted to write another word, and the word that the live stream audience chose was thankful. But after I did it, it looked like thunkful, and I didn't like it. So I changed it to blessed. And here's how it turned out, and I think it's gorgeous. How do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. This video is in collaboration with the Bloom with Grace playlist, hosted by Brenda over at Monner's Market and co-hosted by Sarah at Sunflowers and DIYing. Check out their links in the description box below. For my next DIY, I was invited to be in Jerry and Nancy's live, and I was painting a jar. It did look like this originally, and I was really happy with it, but of course I kept on painting and painting until I changed it quite a bit. I do like how it turned out, even though I kept going with it. What do you think? How do you like it? Did you like the first one? Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my painted jar. Would you have added something on it? Maybe a bee? I want to give an honorable mention to my mosaic flower and my sunflower truck that I did in the past. In a previous video that I did called Modern Decor Ideas, I made this modern wire wooden shelf, and I thought, what a great idea to decorate it with sunflowers. So the first thing I did was I had this black and white buffalo check ribbon that I had gotten from a Michaels haul, and I wrapped that all around the whole wire part of the wooden shelf. And here's how it looks. Next, I'm adding the sunflowers that I had gotten at Dollarama. They were only $1.75 for a bunch, which I thought was a good price. So I'm just pulling off each of the sunflower head and adding that on, and then adding the leaves. They were a bit hard to get off, and I did have to pull pretty hard. And I'm just placing them all around the side, just the one side of the wire wooden shelf. I thought they looked really pretty and they complemented the shelf so well. And here's how it looks. Then I took a plastic bag and all of the papers that didn't work out when I was making those sunflowers, and I do have a lot, I put them all in the plastic bag and then I tied them up. And I had gotten this towel from Dollarama that I thought was really pretty with sunflowers on it. I put the bag of the papers inside the towel and I pushed down on the bag just to flatten it out. Then I added hot glue on the edge of the towel. Once the glue was down, I pressed both sides together. And then I did it on the other side. Finally, I pushed down the bag on the inside and I sealed up the end. And my pillow was complete. Add a warm and bright touch to your home with this vivid sunflower home decor. These bright and cheery decorative pieces are a lovely way to brighten up your indoor space. Learn how I painted this beautiful sunflower rug and click on the next video.